What do you guys think we should do with this wave here? Warwick, it's realistically a losing matchup in the early game. We have no idea what Silas is doing. Sejuani is pathing to top. I would want to get pushed in here. Because if I get pushed in, I will not get gankable, or I will not be gankable. However, the Warwick will be gankable. And if Sejuani does a fast clear into top, which is what a lot of junglers do right now, they do like red buff wolves into Gromp, they're level 3, they can gank top. This Warwick will be vulnerable, and I will not be vulnerable. Can I move the camera? Sorry, yes, I will move the camera. Very good that we mentioned that at the start. Okay. So yeah, Sejuani is pathing from bot into top, right? Where should I put my camera? I'll put my camera here. I think this makes the most sense. Okay, so yeah, Sejuani is pathing from bot into top, and we have no idea what Silas is doing. So, if we get pushed in here, it's completely fine, because I will not be gankable. We have a losing early game matchup, right? And the Warwick will be gankable. Alright, and pushed in here completely fine. Okay, this trade is very nice, actually. And the way he played this mechanically is super nice, because look, he Qs the Warwick backwards, cancelling his auto attack, getting another auto attack in, and Warwick only gets the Qs. So this was a very, very nice trade mechanically. Right, Sejuani is actually full clearing into top. She did wrap off into golems. So right now okay, so this trade I don't like. And the reason I don't like this trade is because Warwick needs... Oh wait, why did he get level 2? Oh, Warwick should never get this level 2 here. No, this trade was perfect. I just don't see why Warwick got level 2. He must have get an award of EXP somewhere. If your opponent gets a EXP from anything, like an assist or award in the early game, he'll actually get level 2 from the first 6 means. And I guess we did not anticipate it here, and we got hard punished. But it's okay. It's still relatively equal health trade. Warwick, when he's on this threshold of HP, like 2/3 down, he actually gets no sustain. Only below 1/3, he starts getting a lot of sustain. So look right here. After he's super low HP, you see he gets plus 21 for every auto attack, right? But now since he's back to like this threshold, he actually won't sustain that much anymore. That's also super important to know. So keeping Warwick around this HP is perfect. Right now we see Sejuani is on Raptors. We take our E second, which is correct. So I would not be looking for trades here. I would just already concede the wave here mostly. Like this mean you can hit, but don't look too deep. Okay, we use our Q here, which is okay, because we're not getting our level 3 anyway anytime soon anyways. I would not look for a trade here. Okay, I think Warwick could have been ready there and Q'd you, and you would have taken a bad trade. Okay. I feel like you're getting away with trades here that we should not be getting away with. Okay, so right here, important question. Warwick gets his level 3 from 2 minions right here. That's the only thing we should be noticing, because we need this minion, and 2 melees before we get level 3. So right here, I would never be looking to trade, and this is also the advantage Warwick has from having the push in the early game. He gets his level up timers faster, and that's why he's always able to trade on the wave. So he gets 1 minion here, he gets second minion here, never trade here because Warwick is going to get his level 3. So this trade, terrible, because you're trading into your opponent's level up timer right here. This Warwick should have been ready and hard traded here. Okay. This trade I don't like because we're trading a level down, so we'll by default always lose. Sejuani is looking for top lane here. We see Sejuani is looking, so now we can start trying to hold this wave as much as we can. We should try to get our level 3 and look to kill this Warwick. Don't use any of your abilities. Try to just get your level 3 with auto attacks right here. Now we could use Q to go forward. Use Q to go forward. Very good. Get the last like that. This is perfect. Oh. Warwick should just run. Warwick is griefing. Okay, we get a kill here. Because Warwick thought he's stronger than he really is. Okay, very nice. We get a kill. Beautiful. Okay, the one thing I dislike about this position, yes, we have to run there. Now, the one thing I dislike about this position is that it's going to be very hard to get a recall timer in right now. Because even if a recall here, these minions will actually kill all of your minions with the next... Oh, we get a second kill here. What happened? Okay, beautiful. Okay, so right now, the only thing I'll be thinking about is getting a recall timer in as fast as possible. We're sitting at 1100 gold. We need to get a recall in. So what I do right here is I don't even care too much about this current wave. I would Q auto, like all these 3 melees plus this caster, because these minions will still hit your minion, right? And there's a full 6 stacked minion wave coming. So right now what this Riven has to do is kill these 3 melees, maybe this caster as well, because look, his melee will already be dead. So he should take this as fast as possible, hard push everything, like hard push these minions, and then recall. If he pushed these 4 minions right now and recalled, he would not lose that much. He would come back and he would have his items and he can play the lane. Staying here is very bad because we're already low HP. The wave is actually bouncing, like the wave is going to be pushing into us and then also bouncing away from us. So we have to continue laning here for another 1.5 minutes with this HP. On top of that, we have 1200 gold in the base, and if we die now, the Warwick will actually be ahead because he'll get the shutdown, he'll get massive EXP. So we should 100% recall here. Recalling here is a big blunder. Very big blunder. And this is the thing, right? The 3 core fundamentals that I value for top lane right? The 3 core fundamentals are recall timers, jungle interaction, and recall timers, jungle interaction, and wave management. Yo, Mago Force, thank you for 5 months, boss. Thank you for your prime. The most important thing that this Riven should have done as well is the second Silas showed here is right now I would want to see how much farm Silas has. Okay, so Silas has 21 farm, right? So he pathed, you see here that his blue buff is about to run out and his red buff is very fresh, right? So that means that this Silas right now, Rift Kit, we go into here. So Silas right now has done this camp, right? For sure. He's done this camp for sure. And he has 20 farm. 20 farm means that he's done 5 camps because every camp gives 4 minions. So what I assume the Silas did is all these camps right now, similar to the Sejuani, right? But the Silas was a bit fast. The Sejuani was here earlier, so and Silas took this. So Silas has taken 5 camps right now. So Silas, just by tracking this, just by checking CS and checking what buffs he had, right? We can also decide where is Silas going to go next now. So you guys tell me, where do you reckon Silas will go after he dies here? He has 2 options, right? He can either go for this remaining camp, but this is an isolated camp. So if I'm Silas right here, after I died, I will probably go back here to his respawning Gromp and his respawning Wolves. So just by checking tab here and tracking CS, we can also find out where the Silas is going to go next. So this is also a super important lesson here for the early game. Whenever you spot a jungler in the early game, press tab, check CS, and see what buffs he has so that you can ultimately also decide what pathing he's been doing. And then you can also track his tempo timer for the next 1.5 minutes. Realistically, right? And that's super important because it also allows you to make plans with your waves. So the thing is here, Riven might be able to get this bounce in, but in a general sense, he should have always recalled here. Now, Sejuani will open back to top. You see his Krugs are almost respawning and his Raptors are always respawning, but he has blue buff and Gromp here. So the Sejuani will actually always path to top here. How much does this Krug get you? 4. Every jungle camp in the game gives 4 CS. Scuttlecrab, Wolves, Gromp, Golems, Red buff, everything gives 4 CS. Every single camp gives 4 CS. So that's super important to know. Alright. So right now, Warwick has boots, refillable, D-Blade. He is a level down. But I just hate playing here. We should never be allowed to play here. If Silas is smart, he will actually end up coming back top here. What Warwick has to do is make sure this wave starts bouncing into him. So Warwick is making a mistake here for hitting the wave. Warwick should make this wave bounce into him so that the Riven is forced to walk up. The wave will push into the Warwick and then this Riven literally cannot play. Because with this HP pool and the wave pushing into Warwick, Riven can never walk up. But the mistake Warwick is doing here is actually pushing the wave and then Riven can just stay on her turret and she's never really gankable. Alright, again, we have to look for a recall timer here. So Sejuani completely bails us out of the hard position, right? Realistically, the fact that we get this crash is very illegal. This should have never happened, but our Sejuani really helped us a lot here. So again, the recall timer should have been right here. We should have had the minion waves as much as we could with our abilities right now, before this wave arrives, right? If we hard push here as much as we can, these minions will hold into this means, allowing this wave to come and catch up and drag over the aggro, and then we could recall for free. So we had to take a recall timer right here. So see, and now that we didn't, now we can't really play the lane. Because this wave would still push into the Riven, and this is a full cannon wave. So Riven would, she wouldn't lose that much, and she would be allowed to play out the bounce here. But Warwick had no brain cells, like we say in chat, and look, he's pushing. This Warwick should never push. This Warwick should make the wave push towards him, because if the wave pushes to Warwick right now, Riven cannot play the game. And also Warwick would not be gankable. But okay, we get it out, so perfect. This is a perfect recall. I like this item's purchases a lot. I think the D-Blade is very good into a matchup like Warwick, giving you some extra HP to sustain his all-in. So this is very good. Beautiful purchase. Good job. So right now we should hold this wave. Yes, very nice. We should hold this, play for level 6, we'll have Ignite, the Warwick should die again. Warwick looks like he recalled, he lost 2 full waves. So, okay, first thing we should do when Warwick comes back to lane is check his items. So very good here again that we're checking it. He has Tabis, but he's only level 5. And we have Flash and, we have Ignite and Ult and item advantage still, right? So we can just kill him here, right here on this frame. We should be looking to trade. Because this Warwick is forced to walk up for last right now, so we should look for trades. Okay, this was sloppy. We should 100% be more comfortable in this trade because we're level 6. The only thing we have to be worried about is that our Sejuani is bot and we have no idea where Silas is at, I guess. That's the only thing we still have to we keep in mind here. Okay? And how you want to approach this is not all in on this. We shouldn't all in here. We should do a small trade and then getting him to like half HP so that we can next time all in him. So I want to... Okay, so right now, I would look to play for my level 7. I would not use any of my abilities and play with my level up timing here, get level 7 and then trade. So I actually hate this Q usage because right now we're gonna get level 7, but so we trade here just before a level up timer. That's a big mistake. Always play with level up timers, even if it's from level 6 to level 7. Yes, you don't get like a special ability, right? But every level up timer is like having 700 gold extra onto your opponent in your inventory because you get extra HP, you get extra damage, you get extra armor, you get extra magic resist, right? So it's super, super, super good to always play with your level up timers, even if it's from level 6 to level 7. So I don't like this trade because now we get level 7, but we have no abilities anymore. This trade could have been way better. I do like this trade though, because Warwick is actually in Riven's skill window right now, and Riven is not in Warwick's skill window. So I actually still think this trade is okay, but it could have been way better. So yeah, exactly. That's all we need. Right now we can look to go. We should ignite earlier. The reason we should open up with ignite here is to, first of all, deny Warwick sustain. Because if we all in here right now, Warwick can still Q, he can still auto attack. So we should ignite as early as possible to deny sustain. And also get him into his all-in, get him into execute range faster, right? Because the faster we all-in and press ignite, the more damage he will take. It's true damage, so it's also very good against Tabis. It sustains, it denies his sustain, and it brings you closer to the execution range of your ultimate. So igniting at the start here is a must. So right now, just Warwick, just get extra healing. And this should have already been a kill. Okay, it ends up working out. The ignite had to be earlier though. Okay. Silas shows here, so we can actually push this wave for free. We should pop our potion right now and look to hard push this wave, take 1 plate. The reason that we take 1 plate, even though the Silas is hovering top, is because Warwick is still dead for 6 seconds. So we should 100% go for the wave. Oh, we don't go for the plate. We should 100% pop our potion with 2 potions, just take this plate, then recall. Because Warwick was still dead. Look, he just respawned, so we lose a free plate for sure here. Okay. In this frame, I would actually also buy my Tiamat. And the reason I would buy my Tiamat here is because right now we have no ult, we have no ignite, and we need 750 gold towards our Hydra, realistically, right? If you buy the Tiamat. So here, since we have no ult and we have no ignite, I would just buy the Tiamat anyways. I know you can't freeze your lane anymore, but that's fine, because we cannot really look to kill the Warwick right now anyways. And what I want to do here is speed up my gameplay, get towards the Hydra as fast as possible, and then recall again. So I'll actually buy the Tiamat here. And right now what I want to do is I don't really want to look for kills because we have no ult, we have no ignite. Our Sejuani is mid. I just want to look to play towards my Hydra as fast as possible. Okay, we get a monster good trade here though regardless. I'll take a sip of water because I'm talking so much. All good. Now we should hard push. I don't like looking for trades here. I have no idea where Silas is at. I think this is undisciplined. In a different world, Silas is here and we just die. We should be playing with the wave here. Also, since we didn't hard push the wave here, now it's going to be stuck in front of his turret. What you should have done instead is just push this wave right now, hard push next one, move to your jungler with Herald, get the Herald gold, probably recall, sell your D-Blade, sell your refillable, and you get Hydra. That's what I would have done here. I think looking for trade here is very bad. Looking to kill this Warwick is not your priority. You don't have ult, you don't have ignite. You hard push this wave and you move to your jungler for Herald. This is terrible. This trade window is terrible. And the biggest reason why this trade window is terrible is if we do not use our abilities to push this wave in this frame, this wave right here in the minimap will have enough time to creep up and actually hold this wave in front of the turret, most likely here. But let's see how it plays out. Now, look, exactly what I said will happen. So we didn't have enough time to push it out. Now, yeah. Okay, actually he would have had... Okay, so now we have to move. Yeah, we should just play with the wave earlier. We should just play with the wave way earlier. But this fight should be good because we're gonna have our ult. Maybe it's not good. Okay, it's not good. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay. Alright, game over here. We cannot lose from this frame onwards. We don't even have to... Okay, we do have to flash. Flash for movement speed. Beautiful. Alright, we should take this wave. We should take 1 plate and recall. Beautiful. Really good disciplined recall. We buy Hydra, buy CDR boots. We should buy Sweeper as well because we're super far ahead now. This is a timer where I also buy Sweeper. There's no point to have your yellow trinket anymore. It's completely useless. Buy Sweeper. Open up on the map. Okay. Right now we just hard push. The reason we hard push is we cannot freeze anyways. We have Hydra. We have no ult yet. We want to start looking to expand our lead without having to kill this Warwick. This plate is very low, so what I do is just hard push this wave, look for the plate, then look to play on next wave when we have our ult again. No reason to slow push here. No reason to look for trades. I hate this trade. Oh, actually Silas is bot. Okay, we can look for trades like this. Never mind. It's okay because Silas is bot. So yeah, we should be hard pushing here. And I don't like hard pushing here now because now we hard push. But this wave is actually like, it's an awkward crash. Okay, but it ends up being fine. Warwick is trolling, it seems. Okay, nice, we get the full turret. Beautiful. I mean, in this frame, I would just say the game is unlosable because we have so much gold over our opponent that it should be really hard to mess up this position. We go, I would take my recall here, but you go for this instead, which is like, okay, I suppose. I don't like overstaying here. We should definitely recall right now. We have no ult, we have no flash, there's no reason to play for this. If we die here, your lead is almost instantly gone. This is completely flip. I don't like this play. We should just take our disciplined recall. Yeah, good. Recall. Buy Caulfields. Sell your refillable. Good. Buy Longsword. I would go for Rune Crystal myself. And again, buy Sweeper here. We have two options here. We could open up top or open up bot. I don't feel like there's an incentive to open up bot because we don't have ult right now. And Warwick is pushing. There's camps here. Sejuani is going to bot side. So I actually really like opening up top here. We should take Wolves. We should take Scuttle. And then we should go top. Okay, we take Wolves. Okay, we go for Gromp. I would have prioritized Scuttle because it's easier to take and it's more gold. Because this only gives 80 gold. Scuttle gives 99 gold. So I would have gone for Scuttle instead. And this Warwick should be dead again. Cut off his pathing if we can. We don't need to kill him though. Oh, he's dead. Ignite earlier, and we didn't block his path. Okay. All good. Hard push this wave. Alright, now look for the rep off. Very nice. Keep expanding our lead through farm. Go for the... Yeah, this is perfect. We're doing a really good job here. Let's take this. What are we doing? Just take this. Take the Scuttle as well. Right now... okay, we can also take Meteoron. Take Meteoron. No, don't move for this. We have no ult. This is not good. So what I would have done here is actually move for mid tier 1. Silas and Xayah are dead anyways. This is secured. Take mid tier 1, take the gold, take Scuttle, take top wave, take next top wave, take golem. So right here, even though we are ahead, we can take so much more farm here. Right now, just take this mid tier 1. It's so much gold. It's like 150 gold for yourself. Then take the Scuttle, 100 gold. This wave, plus this wave, 2 more waves, plus golems. We almost have cleaver. We actually will have cleaver. So you should speed up your gameplay here. This is useless. We're wasting our time on a neutral that was already secured because Silas and Xayah were dead. So whenever a neutral objective is secured, you never have to move to a neutral because your team can already take it. Take farm for yourself. Hey, Chronist. Good to see you. Love you, baby. Good to see you, Chronist. Hey, Tohoyas as well. Yo, Tohoyas, my god. Good to see you as well, boss. So yeah, we should never go for this neutral. It's already secured. We're wasting a lot of gold here. This is good though that we're in our bot side right now, but we are on 1500 gold. I have no idea about their cooldowns. So I don't know if they have... I also don't see you pressing tab. So first of all, I don't really know what items they have. Okay, so I see Avenge right now on Amumu, so this guy is pretty, pretty strong. If we die here, your lead is pretty much gone. Okay, well, we're still too far ahead. Good. I would just like to press tab, check their items. So now I see she has Guildforce as well, right? So they both have their mythic. So they're both relatively strong. Right now, recall. Recall, we have Cleaver in base already. We have Cleaver in base. There's no point in staying. Why are we ruining our tempo by staying here? You already have Cleaver. What does this get you? Nothing. We're going to extend the play as well. Patchy their pirate. Okay, so we get the kill. Realistically, you should have already been back, and this kill will be way easier. And you even extend your play here again. Completely ruining your own tempo and not allowing you to progress in this game. It ends up being like okay here right now, but in a general sense, this will very often punish you and backfire on you. Please don't go for dive. Just take your recall. You have 3k gold. Don't go for montage play. He's gonna do it. I have a feeling. Okay, he doesn't do it. Good. Just recall. Oh man, just recall! Finally, thank you. Okay, we got Cleaver. We got nice. Right now, what is the next objective? It's Herald for sure. So you should open up the top side. I would take take the Wolves, finally take the Scuttle, and take the Herald. Wolves, don't go for Gromp, take Scuttle. Okay, thank you. Now go Herald. We skip Herald. Or let the team do Herald. Why don't we do Herald? Herald is broken right now. Guys, it gives 300 gold. It's literally a kill. And it will also give you a tier 2 tier for free. So you basically get 3 kills for free. No? Yeah, 3 kills. Hydra gives, or Herald gives you 300 gold, then this tier 2 turret will give you 600 gold. Completely speeds up your gameplay. Nothing else to do here. Your enemies won't walk into you. Play for the neutrals. Play for the objectives. Play for farm. This is good. I don't like being here. We're surrounded by like... Our Sejuani is here. 3 teammates in bot lane. Walk away here. This is not good. You also don't have flash. I have no idea where enemy team is at. Okay, good. Back off. Good. Wait for your team to come. So wait for your team. Warwick is coming. Again, walk away. Okay, I think you're fine. You're not fine. I mean, this is bad. It's not game-changing. It's definitely bad, but it's not GG here yet. Like, your enemy team can probably get the dragon now. Actually, and you're in tie. Your team should maybe still win. I mean, it sucks that we died here before the fight, but your team is still strong enough that it actually didn't matter. So it's okay. Like, we made one mistake, but it's still okay here. It's okay. Again, buy sweeper. Opening a bot here is correct. Push a bot all the way. Stack your Hydra. I don't like... actually, yeah, golems here is fine. I would slow push this wave. You slow push right here. You hard push next wave. Okay, we can actually hard push because you have enough tempo. You hard push this. Oh, we even get the Hydra. Okay, we even get the Herald. Perfect. And this should spike you into your Mythic. You take the turret. You recall. You sell your D-Blade right now. And you recall. What you should do in this frame is you ping your team to go. Like, what should we play for right now, guys? Question to chat. What should we play for? Tell me. Baron. Good one, guys. Baron is correct. So what we should do right here is recall. We have Mythic in base. Ping our team to recall as well. Go to Nash. We can... Look, enemy team have no turrets. Even mid inhib is down. So mid will always be pushed in. Bot will always be pushed in. Top lane is like whatever. So with some enemies will have to collect bot. Some enemies will have to collect mid. We can take this jungle for... Like, we can take this for free. On top of that, we have very good 5v5. We're going to be 3 items. We have Flash Ignite. There's like no reason to never not play for Nash here. So just recall right here. Get your Mythic and play for Nash. What are we doing? We can't progress the game like this. We need Nash. They can just wave clear. They have Xayah. They have Syndra. They can just clear the waves. Alright, they randomly die. Oh, this is a result of not playing for Nash. And Sejuani is just farming camps here. What are we doing? And you're farming camps as well. Instead of ending the game. Still no Mythic. Alright, we're gonna get a fight. 2 people down. 2 people... Yeah. Second death. So... We were 9-0. And we just died twice in a row. Now I'd say the game starts being harder, right? Because we're not playing towards a spike, we're not recalling disciplined, and we're not utilizing... So I would look at your death. I would buy magic resist here because they have 3 people that deal magic damage right here. So I'd buy magic resist here, straight off the bat. So now this game is starting to get a little bit sour. Right now I would say we're level 13, Warg is level 13 now, so we kind of lost the control of the game. I'll be pressing tab again. I would not be doing this. Press tab, see how strong people are. So right now we have 3 items, but actually Xayah has 3 items now as well. These guys are still weak, but at least Xayah matches us. Xayah is also level 13, 3 items. We should still play for Nash. We still have flash. We can play for Nash still. Okay, what are we doing here? Our team is not with us. Oh, 3 deaths in a row. 3 deaths in a row. This is how you lose. Just play for the neutral. Stop looking for kills. Play for neutral objectives. And our entire team dies. They get Nash or what? No, they can't because the team is pushing. I don't know. It's so sloppy. Here I would say you lost control over the game. We died 3 times in a row now with barely getting any farm. Silas is 3 items now probably. Xayah is still 3 items. Even Syndra's crawling back in the game. XP lead is dwindling as well. This guy's matching with you. This guy's like, I don't know. We went from 9-0 to 9-3. And we just did not play the macro appropriately. Okay, we finally get a kill. Good. Okay. So we do Nash. No, Sejuani is dead. Okay, so we probably look for Dragon. We don't have Sweeper. This would be like the perfect timer to always pressure Sweeper. Yo, bad crit, good to see you. Okay, Warwick is not there. We're kill laying. This is good. Ult. Ult if you're gonna go for this. Why do we ult now? No! Look, here you all in. You have perfect Q delay. You right here, you just ult Q. Literally ult Q and ignite. You instantly have all your conquer stacks and you get your Q back. You can one-shot this guy. You dealt all your damage and now we ult after all our damage. You should be dead right here to your ult. Oh no. No! Also mechanically we misplay now. You don't win this. Enemy team is gonna catch you up. There's a Warwick coming. Oh, it's not even Warwick, it's a Momo. Okay, you're fine. Now even the Warwick is a level ahead on us. Even though he has 2 items, he's a level ahead. Because he should be farming Sidewave. And you've been making so many mistakes across the map. Now you don't control the game anymore. 4th death in a row. We went from 9-0 to 9-4. Now the game is just a mess. You don't control anything in this game anymore. You cannot play for Nash. Enemy team is back in the game. You're not ahead in EXP anymore. You're not ahead of the items anymore. Now it's just a flip. Now it's just whoever plays the team fight better wins. So this is the first time we're 5v5ing. I think. Genuinely the first time. We're 5v5. Okay, that's nice. We should have just ulted though. I mean, it's okay, but at this point the game is just in a very dire position. I also don't think Death Sense is the correct item here. You should go for Guardian Angel. You actually have Guardian Angel right now on the base. And you sell your D-Blade, you have Guardian Angel. No, you don't. It's 2200. I'm stupid. Yeah, I don't know. From here on out, we just don't really control the game anymore. We hope we play the team fight better. That's kind of what happens now. That's kind of the point we've reached. Enemy team took Nash. This Warwick is level 17. Look, we're still like 2 items up. Or like a full item up. But it doesn't matter. Because we have not used our lead appropriately. So I feel like right here, we can kind of cut this. If we summarize this game, right? What they had to do on this frame, which is, I mean, here this is like a mistake that can happen, right? We should have just waited for our team. It's a matter of discipline here, waiting for the team. We just looked too early. This can happen. I feel like this mistake is overseeable, okay? But the biggest mistake already happened here when we had 2.5k gold and we were never recalled, right? So this frame we never recalled, but we ended up getting away. So here it's okay, but here next time we open up on the map again, right? So we're gonna open up. We're gonna go all the way to a bot. Okay, so no, this is the time where we died, sorry. Now we open up again, right? And now we should play for a Mythic. We get here. We get enough gold for Mythic. If we recall and sell D-Blade, the Mythic is 1650. We will get the Mythic. We can play for Nash. We close out the game right there. Because enemy team cannot contest the Nash, you win 5v5. But instead, this time, again, you're doing the same thing that we did last time, but it's not recalling towards your item spike, not speeding up your gameplay, not using your tempo. You lose the timer, your team gets caught because they're sieging here against a Syndra and Amumu and Azaya that have wave clear. We end up getting caught. Now the game is harder because we end up dying here. Now the game ends up being hard. Because we played numbers down as well. In the meantime, Warwick is just pushing, getting farm. And now we do one more mistake right here. Now we completely lose the grip over the game. So we went from 9-0 to 9-3 by not playing disciplined, not playing to towards neutrals, and then not playing towards our item spike, not just utilizing our tempo, and then we completely lost grip over the game. So yeah, there we go. Let's cut it there. Do we end up winning? No, we do not, I think, from what it looks like. No, we do not end up winning. We did not deserve to win. We had the biggest lead, we threw it away. We went from 9-0 to 11-7. Comment, I don't think you're here right now, but I hope you'll come back and you'll review this. And yeah, there we go. So I think we learned a lot from that game. Also from the early laning phase, a lot of stuff right there. Even though our boy was 9-0, he still made a lot of mistakes, right? So everybody can learn from this. A lot of educational stuff there. Yo, Winchester, good to see you, boss. Now, guys, if you're interested to learn all the fundamentals, yo, Midnight SPS, good to see you, boss. You can sign up for a mentoring bootcamp course right here. Oh, there you go. Bryce is already ahead of me. And if you're interested in more fundamentals and like top lane content, educational content, you can also check out my Patreon.